Hey kids, how we doing? It's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's time once again for the Throwdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, the Ficus, Rodney Fike, here with my partner in crime, Chad. Don't call me Chucky Shoto, and my other partner in crime, Sean Forney. Twan is out in the field on assignment, so he will not be here this week. So we've got us. We've got the Ficus, the Forney, and the Shoto. So enjoy. There we are. What's going on, fellas? How we doing?
Going pretty good.
Oh, wait, I turned that way too far down. I heard good, and I heard something else. Okay, there we go. All right. Sean, what are you working on there, bud?
Casey Jones.
Oh, nice. Nice sketch cover piece. And Chad, I almost called you Chuck. Chad.
Hey, that's
I saw backstage what you were working on. Let's show the rest of the class. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. And that's definitely been the most intricate detail I've done in a while, but
wow.
I'm trying to get as much as I can from just from what I've seen in the movies.
Nice. Patrick's in the house. He said, "What's up, fellas? What's going on, Patrick?"
Start recording.
I'm gonna flip around my board and there we go. Okay, let's. I got a couple of maxes here, 5x7s. I sold a max at Cumberland Con, and the guy was so jacked that I had a max piece that I was shocked how jacked he was. So I'm just gonna do a couple headshots here and some 5x7. 5x7 seem to move pretty well.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in saying that isn't there some sort of like max something or other coming soon?
I kind of remember hearing something, but I can't remember exactly what I heard.
So I recall seeing somebody posting like the start of like a variant cover, I swear, in like the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, because I thought that too, and I was like, that's why it was kind of odd that the guy was really happy that I had a max something by a max piece. He's like, man, I don't ever see anybody with any max anymore. He's awesome. He basically threw his wallet at me and said, "How much?"
There you go.
So yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I mean, that just tells you right there, man.
Let's get that.
But I haven't heard anything about any new updates on the Max. So what you guys just said is all new to me.
It's news to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, for all I know, it could have been a fever dream, but I don't know. I swear somebody had posted something.
It could be just Facebook just posting fake advertisements.
Well, there's that too.
Tina says, "Hi guys, just making sure this is working this week." Talking about the messages showing up.
Well, at least for once, it looks to be working.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last week, YouTube was down for a bit, and then, no, was it yesterday or was it the day before? Like the whole global internet just shut down on all social media.
Day before it was Monday.
Okay, so it was Monday. I thought it was.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like it hindered doing a few things Monday. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't using a lot of that stuff. But anybody that was a major pain.
Oh yeah.
It was a struggle for us because we didn't think we were actually going to be affected, but then it's just like we couldn't even gain access to our Outlook emails. We couldn't gain access to our clock-in system or anything. It's like, well, looks like we could say we're working on Monday, but technically we are not here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of scary when you think about the implications of that globally.
Yeah.
We won't get into that.
Yeah, but it did affect folks globally. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that went down,
Oh yeah.
and it's
So,
fun stuff.
Sean, how did your? I'm asking this for a reason, and I have a follow up. How did your physical therapy go today? How's it been going this week? I'm asking.
Good. So Monday was a little painful because you sit in the car for 6 hours to go to Chicago, you sit at the store for several hours, and then you get right back in the car and sit for another 6 hours, and you got a problem with your knee.
Oh yeah,
it's not enjoyable.
Okay, well, the reason I ask, and I have another follow up question, it has something to do with guitars, so remind me of that. I have been trying to duplicate our walk from the Javits Center up to the hotel at the gym.
Oh God, why?
Because I didn't gain any weight the whole time we were in New York.
It was that incline?
I know all that food that we ate, bagels every morning, pizza twice, burgers twice. I didn't gain any weight. I weighed the exact same amount coming back that I did going out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's because we walked our asses off.
We did. I should have kept better track of like what we were doing like daily. But yeah, I did tell both of my therapists, like, yeah, so on the day there we had 3 bags to haul over the convention center. They were over 50 pounds because we had to take all the excess crap and drop it into the suitcases and stuff. And then I weighed my backpack when I got home. On average, my backpack was an extra 25 pounds every time going back and forth to the convention center.
Right.
Jeez.
So yeah. So I that might be something to add into your walk is the backpack.
I'm not carrying a backpack at the gym.
Yeah, well, that was a factor in our walk every day.
It was, but I jacked up the incline a little. I took it at 5% grade, which I think was a little stiffer than what we were actually walking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so, and I think the speed was a little faster too. I mean, I'm sure I could go get a dumbbell or something, but I don't want to chance it with my knee or anything like that. So
no, I don't blame you. Yeah, because I did have when we got back home, man. I definitely had some repercussions of all that up and down, back and forth, and all that jazz. But they got all the kinks worked out.
That's good. That's good. Patrick says, "Who's excited for Predator Badlands in just a few weeks?" I think we're all excited for that.
Oh yeah,
it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty jacked for it.
Yeah, I saw that new little like snippet teaser that they put out today on like Instagram or whatever. Maybe it was YouTube. It looks so good.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
And it's pretty cool. It's it focuses on the synth or whatever.
Huh. That's the chick, right?
Yeah. The what's her name? Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it focuses on her, and it's just kind of like some close-up shots of the like gizmos that repair her and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Huh, that's cool. Definitely have to check that out. So, Chad, how many more times have you watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I don't want to talk about it.
Are you having night terrors?
No, actually.
Good.
Oh, what was the last movie I actually watched? Recently, so I watched Coraline a couple times because of the Inktoberfest that I'm working on, and today's was Button, so I actually worked on that. But the one movie I did watch, I didn't even realize it was even out, was called The Jester.
Huh.
It came out the same time as Arctic Terrifier. So
I seem to remember watching a trailer for that.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was all right.
Okay.
But I mean, again, since it came out around the same time as as Terrifier, you could tell that a lot of people really gravitated more on Art the Clown than this one.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of inspiration from that, especially on the clown on his mask.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it came out around the same time, or it came out a little bit after. I can't remember. I just know there were some people that did not like it because it was trying to take what the Terrifier had and try to make its own thing.
Well, that's what Freddy was to Jason. That's what Jason was to Michael. It's a formula. If it works, do your own iteration of it.
True. I mean, it's the same thing with Marvel and DC. There's always going to be that same thing.
Right. I mean, they've been doing that for 75, 80 years. Captain America, Shazam, Superman. It is what it is. Oh, so Sean, did you come home from Clan with more than you went with? I.e., musical instrument?
So I didn't come home with it.
Oh, but you ordered it.
I totally did.
Oh, man.
It's a story. I need to know.
Okay, fill him in.
So I've had my eyes on a guitar for a while now, and we're getting ready to go to Chicago, and the route we takes us right by Sweetwater, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's a big music retailer. They have like a giant warehouse and show floor and all that stuff in Fort Wayne, Indiana, on our route to Chicago. And our initial plan was we were going to stop there Sunday on the way back, but we were literally getting stuff packed up, ready to go, and my folks came into town to watch the dogs, and my mom had literally just said, so where are you guys staying? And Steph no more than said the word Naperville, and Josh Warner called. Anybody that's seen us at cons over the last decade or whatever probably knows Warner, or seen us streaming together or whatever. And it was just kind of funny coincidence, and so we decided we were going to try to see them Sunday. So it was like, okay, that'll change up our plans a little bit. So we had a little bit of time to spend on our route out on Friday. So we stopped at Sweetwater on Friday because I wanted to replace my coffee mug that went shooting across the kitchen a few months back.
I hate when that happens.
Right? It was total accident when I think we were baking stuff and tried to reach for something, and it was on the counter, and it lost the handle.
Took a long walk off a short pier.
Yep. So we stopped. I grabbed my coffee mug, grabbed a new shirt and a hat, and I wanted to test out the guitar I wanted because I wanted to make sure it was what I wanted to go after or whatever. And a nice sales gentleman brought one out from the warehouse and got to play it, and it's love at first sight. And so today was time to order some stuff because they had sent me a coupon a while back that it expires at the end of the month, and it's we gotta get stuff ordered.
Blame it on a coupon.
Right. So then Steph said I was allowed to go after it, so knock on wood, it's supposed to be here Friday.
Nice.
And there's Mikey because I did that.
So, needless to say, you won't be getting any work done on Friday.
We'll see.
Hey, real quick, some people have joined the house, joined the party. Cameron says, "Good evening, guys. What's up, Ficus and Chucky? And it's so great to have Sean back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is." Aurelius says, "Hey, everyone. How you doing? How you doing, Aurelius? Good to see you back." Patrick says, "Y'all need to check out Clown in a Cornfield. It was surprisingly good." Yes, we do. I keep meaning to watch that, and I always get sidetracked.
They had a bunch of stuff set up for that at San Diego.
Really?
Yeah, they took over the bottom of something right outside the convention center. I don't know if it was a hotel. I think it's a restaurant. They had big signage, had some sort of what am I trying to think of? Like a walk-in thing, an experience.
Corn maze?
It wasn't a corn maze. It was in the building. Like I said, I think it's like a restaurant and something. So I don't know what the experience was.
Yeah, I've heard it's just what he said. It's surprisingly good. So I definitely. I mean, when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Huh, that actually looks kind of neat."
So where can I watch this then? I'm kind of curious.
I don't know, Patrick. What do you got, buddy? Where did you watch it?
Take a wild guess and be like, it's probably gonna be on something like Shudder or something.
Shudder or Tubi or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know who put the movie out, so it could be on like HBO, Peacock, Paramount, one of those.
What was that? Oh, I don't have my backpack down here. That remember that pin that I got in New York, Sean? The Fearscape or something like that. It's a new streaming service that just streams only horror.
Oh yeah. I remember you telling me about that, but we didn't go and look it up.
Yeah, I put the pin on my. Oh, that's the other thing I did. I transferred all my pins from the rucksack to my new backpack.
Nice.
And Tina has these awesome like clamps that are better than the ones that were on them.
Oh yeah. The pin locks.
Yes.
Yeah, I love those.
Yes, those are amazing. So I got those on there, and I broke my backpack, my new backpack took it to work yesterday, and it worked. It's glorious. Took it to the gym today. Trying to give it that lived-in feel.
You know what you could do for the instead of using the backpack like you did with New York that actually helped you actually with all the weight thing. You could do a weighted shirt and stuff in place.
There you go.
Yeah. I could always do that.
Yeah, just like use like a heavy one of those weighted shirts or weighted wristbands.
Yeah.
Kind of thing to add like an extra 5 pounds kind of thing to help you at least get that, but it won't actually strain your back. You'll at least be able to actually proportionally get yourself.
Well, I mean, I could take my backpack to the gym and just wear it while I'm on the treadmill. That wouldn't be too bad. Cameron says, looked like y'all had a lot of fun at CMC grand opening, Sean. How was New York City, guys? Dingy 13 Drifter said, "What's up, Shodel?" And Patrick, I think Hulu or Prime Video, maybe. I forgot which one I saved it on. So there we go.
I'll have to take a look through those.
Yeah, definitely. So, Sean, I'll go ahead and let you answer Cameron's question about Clan McDonald. It looks like you guys had a blast.
Yeah, we had an awesome time. We got to catch up with everybody because Rodney, as you're aware, I never got a chance to talk to Murad at all at New York. And so we sat there and we shared some like con hotel war stories from back in the day.
Nice.
And that kind of thing. And you got to see all the crew at Clan, which didn't get to chat with them a lot back in what was C2E2 April, I think. So it was nice. We got to catch up, have some fun, have some laughs. Met all sorts of folks that support Clan. They came in like crazy. Best
awesome.
store opening ever. It was crazy. They were supposed to open the doors at 11. They had people lined up well before that, and heck, they even had some people in the store at like 9:30.
Nice.
And it was just crazy. And like we seriously did not stop signing books until like 4 o'clock. There was like a little break from like 4 to like 5 something, and then all of a sudden it like got busy again, and it ended at 6. And so it was like we were still sitting there trying to wrap up like the last few like remarks and stuff, like right after had planned closing the doors and stuff.
So it's an actual comic book store.
Yeah, they've got a full storefront. They have it set up like when you enter the store, they've got like all the new books are on the wall. They've got the Funko Pops are on display like all around the like the main like show floor part. And then they had it set up for us to have like a convention setup, but normally during the like week when they're up and running, it was set up I think with either their poll list or something like that. They got multiple offices so that the guys can stream. Like they've got a like little room set up to where they can do eBay Live, whatnot, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Like
yeah,
each one.
I was watching your live, and at one point Steve said, "Hey, somebody close that door."
Yeah. So like they had two live
they've got multiple rooms going on here.
yeah. They had the eBay live stream going at the same time we were streaming on Facebook, and it was pretty crazy. But it was really cool. It was like so many like new faces and a lot of familiar faces and stuff, and it was cool just to get to hang out and chit chat. We did dinner after we wrapped everything up at the store, got to hang out, but everybody was feeling that drag of, man, we only had a few days in between that and New York.
Right.
So we were all sitting there at dinner, kind of like dozing off basically. But it was a good time. We had a lot of fun.
That's good. Good. Glad to hear it.
I can feel my body just all already like hurting just from thinking of going from New York and then Clan, all those in a couple days.
Right? Yeah, it was. We were all beat. I was tried to catch up on some rest as best I could before heading out there. But yeah, that I think more than anything, that drive kind of did me in.
Oh yeah. Just that you just get relaxed, and then all of a sudden you have to flip the switch and be on.
Yep.
Well, I had a pretty good in-store appearance at Comics to Games with my Do You Poo cover.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was so funny because I was supposed to be there in 2 different shifts because it was New Comic Day. So I was supposed to be there from 11 to 2 and then from 4 to 6. But when 2 o'clock rolled around, there were like 40 people in the store. Wow. So nice. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. And so Tina messages me, how's it going? I said, it's going great. And I said, but there's like 35, 40 people here in the store right now. She said, are you taking a break? And I said, no, there's all these people here. He goes, you need me to DoorDash you some food? And I said, yes, please.
Oh, there you go.
So she got me some Culvers, sent some Culvers over. And I'm sitting there, and I got my food, and there's this guy who's been he was talking to one of the employees. His name's Bill, and I've known Bill for 35 years. And Bill's kind of like the living encyclopedia. He's there to kind of plug people into stuff that they're not aware of and to introduce them to things. And he's just a walking encyclopedia of comic knowledge. So he's good to have in the store. He's talking to Bill, and I'm like, okay, he's not going to come talk to me, so now I can take a bite of my burger. So Bill walks away. The guy looks at me, turns around, goes over to the shelf of trades and starts looking at those. I take a bite of burger, got a nice grease running down my hand, going down my forearm. I'm like, okay. And the guy comes up and goes, so tell me about all of this you have going on here.
Of course.
With a mouthful of food, stuff dripping down my forearm, I stand up to go talk to him. I kick over my drink. So I have to bend down to grab that real quick. And I'm thinking to myself, you SOB, you did that on purpose.
It's the way it always goes.
I feel like that's starting because that's more and more of a trope that happens at every comic book industry convention or anything.
Man. It was funny, but at the same time, it was like, you son of a bitch.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly what he was doing. Let's see. Dingy says, looking good, brother. Cameron says it's on AMC Plus. He's talking about the cornfield thing. And Patrick says, yes, AMC. Thanks, Cameron. And Ephraim's in the house. He says, hello, what's up, Ephraim? So yeah, it was good. I mean, it was a good day. Did very well. Was happy with that. So yeah, met a guy that I actually went to high school with. He was a couple years behind me, so we were kind of reminiscing. And Sean, I sold one of the Jim Lee "Do You Poo" covers from a couple years ago that we did together.
Nice.
Yeah, that was an unexpected surprise.
I need to get on that. Every time I see like one of you guys actually do the "Do You Poo" covers, they just look like so much fun to do.
Yeah, they are.
I'm trying to cook up some ideas for next year already.
Ooh, I'm already interested. Seeing what you come up with.
Yeah, I'm trying to think ahead for. The only thing I know I've got like locked into place so far is MegaCon and going with the guys from Clan McDonald, and I'm trying to come up with something that want to do that would be fun, whatever to have for the show. So on our car ride home from Chicago, I was kind of making a list. Steph was like, well, look and see if there's like, anniversaries or something coming up next year. And so I made a list of some stuff that might work.
That's cool. What is next year's 76 or 2006?
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. Sonic the Hedgehog has a big anniversary. I can't remember what it is. 35th, maybe 30th, 35th, something like that. Lord of the Rings movies will be 25 years, I think.
Wow.
Okay, because you've been saying all the years, and I just remember them vividly when they first appeared. I could already feel that my hair turning white.
I can't believe that's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I still remember. I don't even know if I still have it. It's like the first Sonic game.
Wasn't that Kamiko that came out in a comic book form? Was it Kamiko, Sean? Do you remember?
I got no idea what you're talking about.
The Hedgehog comic. Wasn't there? Am I thinking of something else?
I don't know. I don't remember Sonic.
Huh.
I'm sitting here. I only remember like Sonic. That was just from the Sega.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's where it started. I don't know if there was anything else tied to it.
It's got to be something else. Because yeah, you're right. It was a video game. Let's see. Cameron says, "Oh, hey, Tim's in the house." He says, "Quick stop through, guys. What's up? Have a great night. You too, brother. Thanks for sharing stuff out this week. Cameron says, "Wow, Chucky, that piece is epic."
Thank you.
And
So,
Cameron says, "Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry."
oh no, I was just gonna say it's like this is going to be once I get done with the Great Towns, I'll be scanning this in and then coming back to actually do all the gouache painting. I'm trying to make it more like a retro circus poster.
Right? Yeah, definitely. Good idea. Cameron says, "You need a Scarlet Huntress poo." A friend says, "Rodney, look for Transformers Image Comics by Jorge Corona." I will have to do that.
So I say that name kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know. Trying to think if he was. There were so many people in New York whose tables that I just walked by and didn't have a chance to actually stop and look at stuff. But I know Odessa Corona was there. I don't know about Jorge though.
Oh,
I can't say that name rings a bell, but I haven't read a whole lot of the new Transformers stuff.
let's say the recent Transformers one I did was from Daniel Warren Johnson, and that's like the newer stuff that's been coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was behind us, and his line was quite epic.
oh yeah.
Him and Nick Dragato, their lines were just astronomically astounding all weekend long.
Oh yeah. That was just impressive.
But the most impressive line was Chris Claremont's, from what our buddy was telling us. Was that?
Oh yeah, that wasn't there though.
Oh, where was it?
Terrificon.
Terrificon. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, so then Nick and the Warren guy they were amazing. And of course Jorge Jimenez, but he was down. His huge line, he was too far away for it to. He was two aisles over at the other end, so that really didn't affect us.
Now I don't know, whoever was set up towards the back in the row Jay was in, which I think was D. That line was impressive too.
Scott Schneider was back there.
It could have been him. I never went to go look to see who everybody was in line for. I just saw this massive line that I had to like work my way around to actually go say hi for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Efrain says, "Yeah, Daniel Warren, and he continued it even better." Well, that's my opinion. Okay, so I guess Jorge took it over from Daniel Warren. Huh. Okay. I'll definitely
a new creative team that hopped on recently, but I didn't know if any of it was out yet.
It just amazes me how big that stuff still is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's nuts.
I was about to say, actually, just picked it up recently. Yeah, actual first volume.
I haven't. I read that book when it was with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you how long ago that was. What, the 90s?
Yeah.
Hey, easy. So I mean, I never read the new stuff. I don't. Who's publishing it now? Is it
Image?
Transformers?
Okay, yeah.
It's Image. It's Skybound.
Okay, Skybound, yeah. But I mean, I kind of want to check it out because the artwork's just gorgeous. And Sean, you sold quite a few of your Transformer prints in New York, didn't you?
Yeah, it went over pretty well. Which that one is kind of odd. Like sometimes it goes really well, sometimes it's like people don't pay attention to it, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, the kind of the resurgence of the Transformer stuff is it's definitely picking up.
That might be a thing for just conventions itself. You don't even know what might sell, what might be like your big seller at that show.
Yeah, there's no way to predict it.
Yeah, that like moving target or whatever of trying to figure out like, oh, what do I do at this con? What's gonna sell? It's like it's so unpredictable. It's so just like you can't determine it. Like you can't even base it off the previous show because you're gonna end up with an entirely different crowd.
Right.
It's just it's crazy.
Then you'll find out that if you do a specific piece based on a celebrity or somebody being there, and then basically everybody goes and spends their money on getting the celebrity's autograph and a picture with them, and they have no money to spend on you.
Yep.
I've been burnt on that a few times to the point I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw and make prints of things that I'm a fan of. If people really like it, they can come and get it.
Yeah, right. They know where to come and get it.
I mean, it really bit me a few times. The only time it actually worked out in my favor was if it's voice actors from anime.
Yeah, and that still blows me away. That voice actors have become huge celebrities. I don't know why. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just a new thing now at the cons. Newish. It's been around for a few years. Like when Richard and I went to Wyoming,
Yeah.
The biggest celebrities there were the voice actors. Aside from me and Richard.
I mean, at that point, like you said, it makes sense, especially since a lot of them do the voices from, a bunch of anime or from TV shows, especially if it's like X-Men '97 or anything like that. Then it's
Oh yeah, that's just ridiculous.
animation has really turned to a really big point.
Yeah.
You get more people actually excited for animated movies coming out than you do with live action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw I don't remember which news thing I saw, but it was actual some legit sources. They're working on an animated adult Transformers G.I. Joe crossover.
I've seen that. I saw multiple posts on that. I thought it was also like, oh, this must be another fake thing, but I'm seeing it from straight new, like actual good sources material. It's like, oh wow, this is real.
Yeah.
Huh. That'd be kind of sweet.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Like, I enjoyed the last Transformers movie, the last couple, like the
Yeah.
Bumblebee movie, and the whatever the Beast one was called. I dug both of those.
Yeah.
They were entertaining for sure. I'm wondering, is it going to continue then with Rise of the Beast then? Because at the end credits,
Right.
they actually did a G.I. Joe reference on that. So would this actually be considered a sequel to that, or is this going to be a standalone thing?
I don't know. I didn't get to read up enough to see information on that, but I hope it's a continuation of it because I would love to see them, play around with that.
I mean, it might actually be a sequel to it, but they might be taking a lot of reference, like a good amount of source material from it, because they keep using Daniel Warren Johnson's images and reference material for it. So who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see. I should catch up with the comments real quick. That's badass. Casey Jones. Sean says Cameron.
Thank you.
Patrick says, Rodney, that's an awesome Max piece. Might have to try to buy that. You are more than welcome to try and buy that. You probably can. So I'll just tell you that right now. Efrain says, Rodney, here's a company that's created alcohol markers. They're cheap. I think they are as good as Copics, a box of 24 at $7. Oh, did he send me a link?
Box of 24 for $7?
That's crazy.
Now I'm curious.
Oh, what's the name of them, Efrain? Then Cameron says it's up to the new Paramount. We don't know what they're going to do yet. And Michael DeFont says, good evening, everyone. Dingy 13 Drifter says, so I follow Shoto. Do you two have a TikTok as well? Really enjoyed watching him draw last night. I drew a lot of my anime and got into comics 2 months ago, and I love watching others draw. Also, I would love to see Shoto at 90s movie, Teenage Mutant to like to see Shoto do a 90s movie, TMNT. He would destroy it. Well, there you go. There's another project.
Okay.
I don't do TikTok. What about you, Sean?
Nope.
Yeah, like I said, behind the scenes, I just did a live stream last night just so I can actually get myself all caught up for tonight's thing, and I kind of blew up on last night's stream. And Digi, since you mentioned the Ninja Turtles, this is actually one of the pieces I have.
Oh yeah,
It's not the 90s one, but I still have this one, and this one's actually my own personal one. The other 10 have already been sold out. I do have the traditional noir black and white with the each one having their color bandanas and then the color version for that one available.
I've got one of those. Sorry, don't mean to brag, but I will.
No, go ahead, brag away.
Because the one I have that I just showed, that one I need to get myself a new frame for it because that one's actually signed by.
Yeah, you signed mine.
I was happy to meet him. It was like a dream come true for me.
Well, you've seen it. You've been here. You saw it hanging on the wall.
I've seen it. I was talking about just me meeting Eastman for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. You were like a 10-year-old kid.
I was. It's like anytime I get a chance to meet like artists that really inspire me, or even the like what we were talking about, voice actors. I had myself like I was about ready to cry when I met Chris Sabat and Sean from Dragon Ball that did all the voicing for Dragon Ball.
Huh, that's cool.
Right. Well, I mean, Dragon Ball. I grew up with Dragon Ball, so
Right.
It was the thing that influenced me to actually want to draw comic books and manga and all that other stuff.
Dude, I get it, man. I was a kid at Christmas was the first time I met Michael Golden. You know, he influenced me so much when I was a kid. You know, and I was the same way the first time I met John Byrne. It was just, you know, he was my idol.
That was same with me when I went to New York Comic Con the first time, and I accidentally ran into Greg Capullo.
Oh yeah, he's a trip.
Just walking around.
Yeah, he's hardwired, man. He's wired for sound every time.
Oh, yeah.
Efrain says Peruvian Arteseco brand. Talking about the markers.
I think so, and I don't know if I've ever heard of that brand.
For those of you that don't know, Efrain is from Peru.
Ah. And now I know.
And now you know the rest of the story.
Knowing's half the battle.
Yeah, I'll have to do some digging. I haven't heard of that, but I'm sure it's got to be available somewhere.
Yeah, it's amazing the amount of different pens and stuff that have markers that have come onto the scene in the last few years.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, all of them are actually pretty good at a fraction of the price that the Copics have been. I ain't complaining.
Nope. Let's see. Let's go here.
I'm loving my Hulu markers I've gotten. Those things have been amazing. And that's why, especially for a fraction of the price.
You're using those too, aren't you, Sean?
Which one was it? I'm sorry.
Oh, Hulu?
I've been using the Olos.
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I just can't. I just don't know how you really pronounce them. So.
Yeah, I picked them up San Diego because they had a huge sale on them last year, and then bought some more and did some restock. So yeah, those guys.
Oh, that's a different brand than I thought. I never tried it. All those.
These are awesome. So like they you can get them in brush end or the chisel, and they come like this.
Those are the ones I've heard about. I've been using something completely different, but I've been seeing those around like Instagram and TikTok lately. I've been kind of curious about those.
If you're interested, remind me and I'll shoot you a message. I've got a discount code that expires at the end of the month.
Cool.
It's like 10 or 15% off.
Ooh, hello.
I dig them because they come apart like that, and you can mix and match your colors. So like I do a brush end on each end.
Mm-hmm.
So in a pack that would normally hold like 24 markers, I can get 48 colors.
There you go.
And then so I pack 2 of those, so I end up with 96 colors that I'll take with me, and it takes up the same space as like doing 24 of the other stuff. That's my big selling point. I mean, they hold up, they got the same amount of ink as all the other markers and all that jazz, but when it was like given the option that I can double what I take with me and not have to hog up a bunch of space in like the backpack or the carry-on bag or something.
That's a hell of a deal right there. Just the fact that you can actually just split them and be able to carry more without actually running out of space that you have available on you. That's a game changer.
Yeah, that sold me when the guy gave me the rundown. I'm like, okay, sold. I'm gonna get some, try them. Bought them, like I said, like they had a really good deal at San Diego. They were like, I don't know, I'll say like probably like 30-40% off basically. And it was like, yep, I'm stocking up, getting the rest of the colors that are available, and got some refills, and you know, I was a happy kid.
So now that makes me curious. Since you said you got them a while ago, they updated and got more colors out of them.
They just did. They just added another, I think, 96 colors.
Well, all right. Since
just within the last, it's been within the last like 2 months, maybe at most. That's why they sent out the discount thing to, like, as soon as I got them and did all the stuff, I signed up for the affiliate account, and then they just hit up everybody and was like, here's a discount code and whatever to share the wealth or whatever.
Well, I mean, tax season's coming up for me anyway, so I'll just file it under my expense.
There you go.
Yeah, you were coloring with those all weekend in New York, and I was sitting there watching most of the time, and they work. They seem to work just like the Copics. I mean, I've got some too. I used some of them on the piece, Pennywise piece that I just did. So they're I mean, almost identical to the Copics.
I've been very picky with my alcohol markers. But if I got both of you guys actually saying they're really good, I'm definitely have to get myself a set.
Well, yeah, here I got one right here. Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get myself a set now.
We bounce out of here. I'll shoot you the info and stuff so you got it.
Cool.
And if you get them, cool. We'll save you a couple bucks, whatever.
Every penny counts, man.
Yep.
Dingy says Ross also has killer deals on alcohol markers. Can get 100 pack with different shades for $13.99. Wow.
What?
I imagine that's probably the disposable, cheaper ones.
I'm gonna guess based on what I've seen at Ross before, yes, but they get all sorts of stuff in that store.
Yeah. And I didn't mean that as a slight. I was just a
No, but it makes sense. Like,
yeah,
some are, that's what they're made for. They're made to be used, abused, and tossed out.
right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I like the idea of I can hang on to it, do a refill and, last me a little while.
That's my issue with me trying to buy a whole bunch of markers. I don't even know if I'm going to be liking them, because the benefit for Copics is I'd be able to actually just buy the refills and just still use the same thing. If I need a new replacement tips, I could just replace the tips.
Yep.
And sometimes
Sean, you said you can refill those Olo ones, right?
Yeah. So their refills are a little bit different. You can replace the tips. Let me see if I got one. I had one here next to the desk. It is not accessible, but basically, like I showed earlier, like they come, this size. It's the half size, but it's a full cartridge of ink inside of there.
Yeah.
So basically, you just get one of those without the nib in it.
Okay.
And you pop the nib in it and put it back together however you want, and then you've got a marker refill.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to open it up, spill ink anywhere.
Okay.
Well, now you really sold me.
Yeah, I mean it's just a cartridge like the Pentel pens, brush pens.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing. Like,
right. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
No.
Wow.
Dang it, I had a couple of those sitting here, and they disappeared on me. They probably shipped it around under my pile of my to-do stack sitting here.
I'll just blame the Gremlins. Ooh, that's a movie I haven't watched in a while. Gremlins.
But yeah, I can't find the refill. But basically, it's basically that same plastic barrel. You just pop the nib into it, and you're good to go.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
And they're pretty cost effective. I think they're, I want to say maybe $5 a marker, and the refills are like $3, something like that.
Huh. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's there's tons of competitors out there anymore. You can try them all out, test them, whatever. I know over the course of the last few years, I've bought all sorts of that junk to try out.
Right. As we all have.
Yep.
We practically became the reason why, like, Michael's on Hobby Lobby are still going.
Yeah, Michael's and Hobby Lobby. It's like an experiment waiting to happen.
Right.
continues sending me coupons saying get up to 70% off on custom framing.
That's how I get all my original artwork framed.
Yeah, we usually do the buy one get two free on the frames when they do that sale.
Oh
We
yeah,
go stock up.
Yep.
So that definitely helps a lot.
And that's the same way I buy the Bristol too. I wait till they do that sale, and it's like,
Yeah.
go get a bunch of pads.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Definitely helps. Cost.
Yep.
Wow, that Casey Jones, it's really. I'm honestly about ready to buy it myself.
What's that?
Thanks, dude?
That Casey Jones.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it inked up in the off season here. Since I don't have a con until March at this point. I got a stack of stuff that I've started that hopefully I'll go through and try to get some of those done and do up some new ones. I grabbed another stack of sketch covers that I ordered from Clan McDonald, and then while I was there, bought even more.
Of course.
So, and I have some for you, Rodney. Tina had us grab some Battle Beast sketch covers.
Yay! Thank you.
So yeah, I grabbed a handful of those. Sobo was crazy good to me and brought me some. So I have some Last Ronin blanks.
Ooh.
And some X-Men 97s.
Oh, nice.
He was super kind to me and brought me some from his private collection.
Sobo's good folks.
Yes.
Chad Dingy wants to know, what markers are you using for the shading?
I'm using the Copic, so I'm using C1 all the way up to C6. So I'm using all the cool grays right now.
Nice.
Okay. Cameron says all the pieces are amazing, guys. Patrick said, have a good weekend. Good night, guys. Good night. And then Refrain says, discovering these markers was my casualty, cause I used to see them, but I thought, well, they work well, so I gave it a shot, and it was awesome and cheap.
Nice.
I mean, that's how you do it. You take that leap of faith and give it a shot. So, as Twan would say, if I don't like it, I just toss it behind me on the floor.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've been implementing his little method at this point.
The first time he did that, I cracked my out. That was so funny.
Well, I mean, at the point now, I got myself a big trash can that's actually right behind me. So I'm actually trying to do the whole reverse basketball hoop thing. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't.
All right, guys, it's about that time, so we're going to get on out of here. We had a great crowd tonight. Thanks to everybody for stopping by and spending some of your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it. Sean, thanks for coming in and spending some time with us. And
For me, it was
Chad,
fun.
good to see you, brother. We'll see you again on Saturday. Bring the strippers. And I will be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo all weekend, guys. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come see me, say hi, get a commission, buy some books. We got Roadkill Rampage box sets. We've got a few left. So come check it out. Bye. Be there or be square. For Sean and Chad, this is the Ficus Rodney saying, so long, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.